It's your boy Deadpool 245-277, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. I am
To
with
Jurassic Park.
Yeah, pretty much. Abby's here. She's half tired, half nude, no bra, but with underwear on. Huh? Ladies out there? No? Okay.
Actually, no.
I tried, people.
Actually,
I tried.
I have a shirt and pants on, but I don't have any underpants on.
Well, let's continue with the story, people. It's been a while. I love this game. When I bought it on the PS3. Funny story, guys. I bought this game on the PS3 version along with Batman Arkham Origins. They came out like on the same month. Origins Batman was coming out in the first week of October, and then Black Flag was gonna come out in the end of the month. So pretty much like the end of the week, whatever. So I went ahead and well, I'll just buy them both. I bought them both regular edition because I didn't have a job. Let's just put it that way. I just knew how to work around it. So I just had $150. So I just, went and bought them both. And I bought 2 season pass for $20. So that's why, I spent like $200 on them. Yeah, I bought them the games along with the season pass. For both of them.
But did you originally buy them on the PlayStation 3?
Yeah, I originally bought them on the PS3 version. But yeah, at that time, I did not have a PS4. PS4 came out right when Black Flags and Origin was about to come out. So, I couldn't get them, sadly. On the PS4, but I only got on PS3. Because I didn't want to ask my dad to buy them for me. I didn't want to ask my dad to buy me a PS4. So I'd rather just, get the PS4 myself. So, but
yeah.
Here we are 10 years later. Here we are 5 years, whenever this game came out. Years later.
5? That's a big difference. That's like a 5-year difference.
I don't remember when this game came out.
Let's just say a few years. I can actually look that up for you.
Yeah, look it up.
Well, let's just say it, guys. It's been a while since this game's been out. A lot of other Assassin's Creed games have come out, and a lot of other Assassin's Creed games are going to be coming out, because there's the new Assassin's Creed game that they're making, which I've already pre-ordered.
Yeah, so
and,
you'll see her play. I am interested to see her.
I just got the gold version. I know a lot of you are like, where's Syndicate, where's Black Flags, but I will be doing it. It's just that I promised people that I would do it in a certain time frame, unfortunately. So, yeah.
I mean, well,
it came out in 2013.
So 5 years. So I was right on the second part. 5 years.
Yeah.
I thought it was earlier. But I guess not. So guys,
so
that was
it's specifically 5 years that it's been that this game. Honestly, when it first came out, I got it on the PlayStation 3. All of the other Assassin's Creed games before Black Flags, I got on the Xbox One. I got not on the Xbox One. What is wrong with my brain? The Xbox 360. I owned all of them on the Xbox 360, and then when I saw that Black Flags came out, I was like, you know what? I just got my PlayStation 3. I want something to play, so I got Black Flags, and I played the shit out of it. I did all the side stories. I did all of the collections. I did all the collectibles. I did everything. And I loved it, and I enjoyed it, and it looked beautiful, it was gorgeous, And the thing about it was, not long after, like, ages and ages, like, ages after I got it on the PlayStation 3, my brother got an Xbox One. He got an Xbox One, and then he also got Black Flags, and he wanted to compare what it looked like on versus Xbox One versus PlayStation 3, and he said there's minor differences, but overall it looks like the exact same game.
It would. Oh, man, if I would have met Ebby back in 2013 or earlier, you know, we probably would have played this game together. If I would have met Ebby through Assassin's Creed, Black
because
Flag,
I remember
yeah.
playing this game on PlayStation 3 with friends and playing the multiplayer. I would always play as the woman with her tits showing with the mask on, and all of my other, basically it was just me and a bunch of girls and guys, and we would sit there and play it, and we would just lose our minds together on how funny some of the glitches were, and some of the like, we were hunting each other basically, and it was funny.
Yeah,
It was really funny.
Oh man, and that was the best
Because
part.
I would panic and then just lose my shit for laughing.
Yeah, it's like a funny hide and seek game, but with Assassin's Creed. So instead of Friday the 13th, it's Assassin's Creed. And man, if I were met, man.
Honestly, guys, it's honestly at this point, I think
Good morning, sir.
correct me if I'm wrong, but Assassin's Creed games are mostly just about the experience of the story of the individual games at this point, because Black Flag's kind of like, it steered off the story of the other games, and it just never reconnected to the original games.
Ah, quite.
Like, as soon as the main character from the first games, once he died, the whole Assassin's Creed franchise just steered way off base.
Yeah.
Like, Black Flags is mostly the main character is in first person. The guy who is basically the guy that you're not playing as inside the Animus. You're in first person, you don't have a name to your character, you're seeing characters outside the Animus, you're seeing characters from the first games, but you're not really, you know, experiencing a character at all. You're just playing basically you if you worked for the Templar Company in the future.
If I had 8, I'd treat each as my own son.
Yeah.
Pull off a few shots if you like. Get a feel for it.
So basically, at this point, it's like the first games were about being outside the Animus and the person who actually has to sit in this to like show you the story. Whereas this one is more of a fun pirate game that I have. Other than Black Flags, I don't think I've ever played a good pirate game other than this.
Yeah.
And that is a very sad thing.
Yeah.
I have a friend in England you may like to meet you.
I mean, I know there's like a lot of you are going to say, what about Sea of Thieves and all of that? I have not played it, so I have no clue. Lots of people have said that there's not very much to do in the game and it's quite boring, but honestly, I have no clue.
Yeah.
And of course, Nathan right now is going through the tutorial.
Duncan, where are your wrist blades? I've never seen an assassin so ill-equipped.
And honestly, the underwater sections with like sharks and buried treasure, it was gorgeous, and it still is. And the fact that they bumped up the graphics for PS4 and the Xbox One is just
Where did you find all these?
astoundingly gorgeous.
I did not find. I took.
Oh yeah, of course.
Like, the scenery is gorgeous, the smelly men are not gorgeous, let's face it. Ugh. Ugh. let's just face it, this guy wasn't really an assassin. He's a pirate that may have some blood history in his past, like his ancestors were assassins, but he wasn't trained to be an assassin,
Put together a
and
training course in anticipation of your arrival.
basically he's just lived his entire life as a pirate.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if there is
So he
time,
does
I
have
would
some
gladly,
combat, like,
show you what I know.
knowledge, but he doesn't know everything about being an assassin, so
No.
how the hell would he know?
Have a go.
Of course,
A blade in a crowd is always the
because
simplest.
pretty much for him, all he ever wanted
Quick
was
and clean.
all he ever wanted was loot, and that's his big downfall. He's just, oh, I just want loot, you know, be I'm a pirate.
And he ended up stealing the outfit that he's wearing from a guy that died, and it turns out that was an assassin.
Yeah. And when he found out about it, I was like, oh, okay, here we go.
God, that's the spirit. Secrecy.
Okay, here we go.
The advantage of surprise cannot be overstated, isn't that so?
Me,
Especially
I'm
around blind
also
folk.
gonna like plan on doing multiplayer
yes.
after I'm done. So yeah. Plan on doing
Yeah.
that.
We were planning on doing a whole series on multiplayer with Unity, but the gameplay was so awful and broken
It was so
that
bad. We just gave up on it, and just like we would like to continue on doing it, but it was just so bad.
I still
you
have
guys.
the game. I'm not
Me
going to
too.
give it away because it is a part of Assassin's Creed history, but the gameplay is just so bad. Like, there are parts of like a timed mission where, mostly in Assassin's Creed game history, you would remember that if it's a timed mission, usually you could use whatever at your disposal to get around to the objective. But in Unity, there's this one mission where I had to go down a certain path, or the game wasn't going to let me
The
continue.
assassins have trained you
It was
well,
that
Duncan.
broken that I had to do what the game wanted me to,
At great
or
risk,
it
I
wasn't going to let
imagine.
me go.
Betraying the assassins
Yeah.
is never
Basically,
good
I
for one's
tried
health.
climbing a
Well,
wall
neither is
to
drinking
get there
liquor, but I am
faster,
drawn
like
to
I
its
knew I
dangers all
would,
the same.
and
what is
I
your
got stuck
business
in the
here,
wall.
sir? Are you an
was
associate of the
that bad,
governor's,
you guys.
or a
It was
pending
just that
acquaintance
bad.
like
Yeah,
myself?
it was that
Guns,
bad.
blades,
Even in the
cannons,
multiplayer, it was
handles.
broken. It was highly
Oh my
broken.
god,
The
yeah,
servers,
yeah,
the servers weren't acting very well. If you
smuggler
watch
of
my
sorts.
videos on it, you
And
will
how
see
is
that
your
at
wife
one
these
point I
days,
got
Captain
stuck in a
Rogers?
hay bale.
Is she,
And I
How
was
the-
there. I was there
I
when
trust she's
Evie
well, but I
was
wouldn't know.
was
I've been in
was
Madagascar
trying to get
some
out.
We
And I was
couldn't-
like,
hunting
the
pirates.
fuck?
It took some work to dislodge
We
the
had to
criminals there,
reset
but
the
we managed
mission
it. In future,
from the last
I hope to
checkpoint
use these same
just to be
tactics
able to
throughout the
finish
West
it.
Indies.
Because
Yeah,
I got stuck in a
it
hay
was
bale,
that
and
bad.
technically I was still
Very
in the
simply,
mission area and I couldn't
Most
leave.
pirates are as ignorant
I
as
was
they could.
wiggling
I
the
merely
analog
offered them a
sticks,
choice. Take
both
a
of
And
the
you
analog
can
sticks
hear,
around.
you can
But
hear
free
it.
men.
You can
I
hear
got
the
so
animal.
angry, I was just like, can
Oh.
you fucking hear this?
I imagine Nassau would be your
Yeah.
next target.
Very astute, Duncan, indeed.
And it
Best
was
of luck
just
with
so
that.
frustrating. Like, the story was, it wasn't all that great. Honestly, considering how bad the gameplay was, the story did not save it.
Mr. Duncan Walpole has arrived.
Yeah.
Halfway
Right.
through the story, I was ready to just give up on it, but once you finish the story and the DLC and everything to it,
Apologies, Governor.
it
My
becomes
ship
one of
was set
those
upon by
games that you
pirates.
think,
We were scuttled.
why
I arrived
didn't they
only
just
yesterday.
spend enough time making it? Why didn't they? If they withheld it, it would probably, they could have fixed a lot of the stuff in it, but
Yes, sir.
they
I
did
was.
not.
Yeah.
It's not the worst game that I've ever played. It's just, it was just very rushed, in my opinion. It was just very rushed.
Come, gentlemen.
Yeah.
We have much
And
to
you can
discuss.
tell. You can easily tell that it was just everything was just broken, and it was it was so hard because it was an open world. I grew up
Convened at
playing
last.
Assassin's Creed.
In
Ebby
such
grew up playing
continental
Assassin's
company.
Creed, and we know how
England,
frustrating
France, Spain,
it
citizens
was
of
for
sad
even
and corrupted empire.
loading in the game.
But you are
It was
Templars
so
now.
hard. It
The
was just
secret
like,
and true
there's no
legislatures
way
of the
for me to
world.
do this. I just
Please,
can't.
hold
I
out
just
your
can't.
hands.
Even if I try,
That's the
it's
thing,
like,
like,
Remember
I
our purpose.
honestly, with my series of Assassin's
To
Creed
guide our
Unity, I
wayward
mixed
souls
the story
till they've reached
and
the quiet
multiplayer together.
To guide
And
our
the reason
wayward
why I
desire
did that is
till
because
impassioned hearts
I just, that's the way
to
I did
guide
it. That's the
our
way I
wayward
played it.
minds
yeah.
to safe
And to me,
and sober
it was all just straight multiplayer. I already saw it like years ago with my favorite YouTuber, the Rad Brad. But I rewatched it on every channel just to like see what the heck happened again. Yeah, I kind of forgot. But I just sat there. I just played
Decades
multiplayer.
ago, the council entrusted me
just
with the
sat there
task
and
of
just played
locating
multiplayer
these
all
West
day.
Indies,
So-
a forgotten place our precursors once called the Observatory. See here. Look up on these images and commit them to memory. They tell a very old and important story. For 2 decades now, I have endeavored to locate this observatory. A place rumored to contain a tool of incredible
And yeah, there's,
utility and
yes
power.
guys, there is
It
a few
houses a kind of
challenges in this
armillary
game.
sphere,
Like
if you
every
like.
Assassin's
that
Creed
grant
game,
us
they
the power
always
to
have
look-
challenges to every mission, and if you like,
Enter every
if you
man
do
and
all
woman
of them, like you get certain rewards and stuff, which is cool. But me, when I first play these games, I usually just want to play it for the story off the beginning, and then later on, I'll sit there for hours and hours on end and play it for myself. But after playing Unity
Do we know its
once,
whereabouts?
just for the story, I was just like, done. I was like, nah, this is not going to happen. I'm not going to sit here and play a game that's this broken. I am going to try and give Assassin's Creed games a chance again, because Black Flags, honestly, is the game for me that I'm going to be playing on my channel. Syndicate is a game I'm going to try playing on my channel because it came out after
Thanks to
Unity.
Duncan and the information he has delivered.
So I hope
Assassins
the
won't be a
controls for
problem
that
for much
game
longer.
are fixed and not so broken.
All
I
will be
hope
made clear
that, you know,
tomorrow,
they
gentlemen,
fixed
when
it.
you meet the sage for
Yeah.
yourselves. Until then, let us drink.
And then there's
Let us
Origins,
find
Assassin's
the
Creed
observatory
Origins,
together.
and then there is the
For
new
with
one
its
that
power,
comes out. And
kings will fall.
but the
Clergy
very first
will cower.
Assassin's Creed
The
game that I'm
hearts
going to
and
be
minds
playing
of
on
the
my
world will be
channel
ours.
is the Itzion collection. That's what I'm going to be playing. Because I have it on disc, and I would love to revisit the assassin that, you know, made me fall in love with the series.
Rest
yeah.
well, Duncan. Tomorrow the treasure fleet
Altair
arrives, and
is
with it,
another
your
assassin
glory.
that made me
After
fall in
which
love
we
with
will
the series.
discuss
It's
further
just that,
schemes.
I look forward to it.
unfortunately,
Excelente.
he might not be in it.
Meet me down at the docks.
He
first
might
thing
be in it
tomorrow
as like a story-based character in some of the Itzion collection games. Like in Brotherhood he was in it, and I think in Revelations. If I'm getting Brotherhoods and Revelations mixed up, it doesn't matter. But I remember Itzion as an older man. There was a story part of I remember parts of Itzion and Altair being in the story together. So hopefully we get to see the assassin who started the whole Assassin's Creed franchise, Altair.
Yeah.
And if I'm saying his name wrong, I don't fucking care. That's how I say it.
Yeah.
Altair. Okay, maybe I do care a little bit.
Yeah. You do care.
And I am sorry.
It's okay. So, probably after this, after I'm done playing, also playing the multiplayer part, in this, my next live stream will, I'll definitely continue with Final Fantasy 7 and Devil May Cry 3. But my next big thing is Assassin's Creed Origins, because in Origins they actually fit a lot of that. They actually fixed it, made it a lot more better. They finally sat there and be like, look, you better. They finally sat there and fixed their shit. You know, so I'm happy that they actually sat there and fix it. Not just like, oh, let's just do this, do this, do this. You know, so. Because you see, if you guys are watching, it's just. I forgot how edgy it was. You know, I kind of forgot how edgy it was. So, forgive me if I die a lot. Because it's been so long since I last played it. Why, so.
The controls might be like switched around because it's a PS4, but in the end of the day,
Good morning, Duncan. Just over here.
we'll remember it and we'll love it.
Yeah.
And with Black Flags, they have 2 DLCs. One's really short with the girl, and then the other one is really long with Freedom Cry.
He just called you Edward.
Oh, that's the merchant who sailed
With
here.
our lovable
Of course,
black
and I gave
man
him a
that I
false
like to
name.
call Nathan. The Nathan assassin.
Well done.
Yeah.
We'll catch up on it later.
Very
And
punctual,
other Nathan will be on in about 15 minutes.
Here he is. A man
I
both
hope I can
Templars
stay
and
on a
assassins
little bit long.
sought for over a decade. I am told your surname is Roberts.
You're going to be doing
Is
this
this
live
so?
stream for an hour. Thank you very much.
You recognize this?
Abby, my wife's pregnant.
According
I'm
to old
kidding.
tales, the blood of a sage is required to enter the observatory. We have the key. Now we need only
Don't
its
worry, guys.
location.
I'm not going to let him stop
Perhaps
on the
Mr.
live
Roberts will be
streaming
able to provide
until an hour has
Transfer
at
to my
least gone
residence.
down. Because I know you guys want to see this story.
Yeah. And plus, I kind
That
of
doesn't look very much like a key. That looks like Does
Such a
anybody
fuss
else
over
think that
one
looks
man.
like Ada Wong's
Is
phone?
the observatory really such a
Yeah.
grand prize?
Sí, sin duda. The observatory was a tool built by the precursor race. Its worth is
The
without
secret
measure.
of Assassin's Creed.
Precursor race.
They stole Ada Wong's
see.
phone today, tonight.
One of your early letters
Hey,
mentioned
fast forward
the desire
now.
to kill the
There
mighty
it is.
Atabai. Were you able to carry out
I still
this
love
feat?
Ada Wong. Whoa, yeah.
I-
Just to give you
I
guys
was
a
not-
heads up,
no.
I bought
Too
Abby
many
Resident Evil 2
complications along the
remake,
way.
A
but
pity.
I won't get it
The
until
Matsu
January,
rebelled with the blood violence
along with
left.
Kingdom
Yeah.
Hearts 3. So she'll be playing
That's the
it,
idea.
and she'll get a chance to actually see what
I don't
happened
like this
in
route,
Raccoon
Perez.
City.
We're exposed.
She'll see Ada Wong.
Something is
She'll
wrong.
see Kristen's
Stay close,
sister.
Grandmaster.
She'll see Sherry Berkey from Resident Evil
let them get
6.
their hands on
She'll
you.
see
You
everybody.
guys will see me piss myself.
Yep, and physically see her, and you'll see the liquors.
Assassins!
You'll see the
The
liquors.
liquors
They're on
will
the
be coming
rooftops.
back, and hopefully they won't be penetrating my chest.
Watch the street and alley. They could be anywhere.
Ooh,
Alright. It's been a while. Sorry, guys. It's been like so long. Hurry up.
yes, guys. He did steal the robes of an assassin, but the robes that belonged to the assassin that he killed to get those robes, he was a betrayer to the assassin, so that's why Nathan has to protect. He doesn't know right now, the character in the story, but those are Templars that he's protecting, and they're the bad guys. But he'll eventually figure that out.
Yeah. Oh shit.
And he ends up becoming an assassin himself, and the really cool thing about it is that he's the guy that works with him on the ship also becomes an assassin. The reason why this game brought something out of me more than anything else is because this game was freaking awesome.
Yes.
Because there was an upgrade feature to your assassin, there was an upgrade feature to your
You're a
ship, there
nimble
was an
one, I'll
upgrade
give you
feature
that.
to everything. It was just, I don't know, I love grindy games. Like me and
Yeah.
Nathan, we love grinding games. We love games like the story and the gameplay has to be really, really good for you
Hang
to be
back
able
and
to
make
sit
this
there and
easy on
play a
both of us,
grinding
mate.
game.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
if it's a boring grinding game, you'd sit there and get sick and tired of it within 15 minutes. You'd just
Yeah,
be
and,
like,
and we don't want that. We want a
Stop,
good
or
grinding
I'll
game that
kneecap
can
you.
actually sit there and we can enjoy every single moment of it.
Black Flags is a good grinding game where it is actually fun, it's energetic, and it's just entertaining all around. Unity, unfortunately, went in the other direction where it became a grinding game that was boring to shit.
Well
Yeah.
done,
And
lapdog.
they also put it into
We'll
the
see
game
into the
that
prisons,
you don't
Grand
even have to
Master.
grind, that you
Double the
actually could
watch.
physically
Well, I'll
You
be
could
buggered. What an
physically
active day we've
spend-
had, gents.
you could
Set on
physically
all sides by
pay
enemies.
money
We must be more cautious.
Yeah,
I do wish
Yeah.
I could
just to
remain
get
see
all
our
of the
drama
items
done,
in
but
the
I must
game,
avail
and I
myself
think
of
that
these
that is
winds
just really
and sail
that
really
that was
fucking
just
wrong.
wrong. I was just like, why would you pay Will? I mean, like, what's the point in grinding if you just pay like $50 every single time, and then there you go, you literally will get all your weapons and armor.
As for you, Mr.
Right there.
Walpole,
And it's just like, well, what's the
consider this
point of all
first
that?
payment in a long-term
You know,
investment.
what's the point? I'd
So
rather
you
just
spend
play,
hundreds and
yeah.
hundreds of
I want you to be
dollars.
present for the interrogation tomorrow.
Just to
For-
get, yeah, just
Yes,
to
sir.
get everything. Stupid.
To me, honestly, it's just me, but maybe for me paying hundreds and hundreds of dollars on weapons and armor in the game, it just defeats the purpose of playing the game.
It really did. It really did. I didn't like it.
Use the...
Here we go. Come on.
And then I love this game because it's a giant open world game. It might not look like it right now, but it is.
Yeah.
It is a beautiful giant open world game that you can run around and explore. You can go onto your ship, explore different locations,
And
go
that's
to
the
different
best
islands,
part.
and just farm everything out and just
Oh
exploring
my
and
god. Because when I heard about
oh,
that,
it's beautiful.
oh my god, when I heard about this, I was like, oh, I gotta get this game. I have to. Pirate game, Assassin? Come on, you can't outbeat that. You can't outbeat that. Even if you're not really a, like Assassin's Creed guy, you like pirates. Ooh. You know? So, it's just really, really
And to be
awesome.
perfectly honest, open worldy and free to roam and going anywhere and doing like a bunch of really cool quests and stuff
That's
was
me.
the reason why I fell in
Yeah.
love with Far Cry 3, 4 and 4.
Yeah.
Far Cry 5, on my opinion, was disappointing. It was a good
was.
game. It had a really interesting story. It's just that it wasn't the same franchise for me.
No, because they were going to this religious route, and I didn't. I took that offensive because it's just like, why would you do that?
Honestly, to me, I think video games should stay the hell away from religion.
Yeah,
Because
because you can take someone will take that
When
very
I
seriously.
heard Outlast is a game for fear and being
Yeah.
terrified. A
Yeah.
cultist group that I can understand with a horror game, but when it comes to a game like Far Cry 5, I honestly didn't like the idea of using religion, so I
1,000
almost
reals for those maps.
didn't get it.
That's what? £100
Yeah.
at most.
But I just
How's a man
sucked it
supposed
up
to
and I
become rich in
I
these
bought
times
it,
with a
and
miser
you know
like
what?
Torres running the world?
I actually did enjoy it. It was disappointing in certain parts. Like
Yeah.
you,
You know what I'm thinking?
in the game, you are
see
forced
this
to do
observatory
certain
the
things.
government's
You're
going on
forced to do this. You're forced to do that. It's become.
They could follow
It
people
turned
around
from
and
an
show where they
open
were.
worldy game where you could go anywhere and do whatever the hell you
idea.
want, to this is what you have to do, and you have to
Imagine
do
what a
it
thing
now,
like that'd be worth.
Yeah.
or you can't play the game at all. And it was
Sounds
just
Yeah.
like
person, and I'd be the
it
richest
was.
pirate.
Honestly, even the driving in the game was absolutely
I'll catch you up
needed
on it.
work because
There's a sage in that house. I must speak
it's
to.
understandable
Private.
that you can't drive anywhere unless you're going to get attacked in cars and all of that, because the whole town is taken over by cultists. I understand that,
Man,
but it
man.
reminded me too much of Far Cry. Far Cry. It reminded me of too much of Far Cry 2, where the goddamn driving was so broken. It was so broken.
It was.
Like, I remember, like, there's one mission that in Far Cry 2, you have to drive. You have to drive from point A to point B. That's simple, isn't it? But no, somehow they fucked it up in Far Cry 2. They fucked it up royally.
Yeah. It's just sad. Shit.
They fucked it up in Far Cry 2 so bad with the driving of point A to point B, to the point where if you try to accelerate too hard, even the tiniest bit, you'll fly off the fucking map. Or you'll end up rolling the car for some reason and end up exploding. And I swear to God, Nathan, thank Christ there is a checkpoint with the driving sequence in the mission,
Okay, good.
because
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been able to get through it. Because every 5 minutes that car rolled and blew up. Every 5 minutes, like clockwork, and it was terrible.
No, it's the way they
Hey,
set it up.
I was slightly tapping the button. Like, I was just slightly tapping it. I know you're kidding, but I was slightly tapping it, and I was still, like, It looked like your grandmother was trying to drive blind. That's basically what it looked like. I'm so sorry. But, to God's sake, it looked like I was drunk, and I didn't drink anything.
Come on. That was cool. You're welcome.
I invited you too, it's just, it's Nathan's party.
Just to let you guys know, I will end up, like, saying some shit because I forgot how glitchy and eased up this game is, because it's good, but it's terrible. Let's just put it that way. It's good and it's terrible.
No, Nathan, it's just that you need to find the perfect wall you can jump up.
No, but think about it, I mean, it's good and terrible.
Well, no game is perfect, let's face it.
Like Unity.
Yeah, Unity. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, this one did pretty bad. Well, let's just put it this way: it's fun. It really is fun, but you can tell that it can get very, very frustrating. That you just trying to do something and it doesn't do it.
You could tell where the game started to fall flat when Black Flags was fun, but it was very glitchy in certain parts.
Yeah.
And then Unity came out and it was completely fucking broken. Like, somebody did not care how broken that was when it came out.
And then
Far Cry 3 and 4 are pretty much the games that I played, and it pretty much saved the series for me because I was ready to just give up on the game right there and then after playing the second Far Cry game, because it was so bad. It was just fucking so bad.
Yeah. Courageous.
I mean, the first game. Oh god, the first game. Honestly, the shorter list about that game would be what's not wrong with it. The story didn't make any sense for Far Cry 1 for starters. Like, you're just this guy on a boat, randomly just driving around the ocean with a girl on the boat with you. Honestly, I came with the idea like, oh, it's a couple on vacation. Isn't that nice?
Rogue?
No, apparently these two don't even know each other. You find out later on, like halfway through the game of the first Far Cry game, that apparently you're an ex-military soldier who was just fucking working in a bar, and this fucking girl rocked up and asked you for a job. And that's it. That's the explanation they give.
Indeed, yes. But you robbed us of Duncan Walker.
Can we at least see exactly how it happened? No, apparently not.
A despicable display. This Tosspot is a ruined man. Unfit for life on land, much less at sea. If he goes to the West Indies, it's you who'll suffer.
So Light, who's joined the party, who you can hear now, he is playing Terra.
Come, love. Up with you now.
And don't get me wrong, Terra is an awesome game. I just don't like the fact that I no longer can play with my... I can no longer play with my American friends, yeah. I just don't like how they updated the game so I can't play with my American friends.
I am a man of quality.
Bastards!
With 1,000 doubloons spilling from my pockets like drops of rain, I can see it.
I love that girl's hair so much. Those are some very dark windows. Are those windows, or is that a very dirty mirror? I don't know. Either way, it's bad.
Yeah.
Oh, and this is where he meets him. Yay!
Yeah.
Wow, that's easy to break out of those.
Now what's your plan, mate?
Well, it's a Caribbean. I mean, like back then, metal was great, but it wasn't great designing. Let's just say like that. It looks cool on paper, but when it comes to real life, yeah.
Okay, you keep playing, Nathan. I've got to go to the bathroom before my insides explode.
She's gonna take a shit, you guys. A very long shit. A very big one. We call it the Atomic Bomb Super Saiyan 4. That's what we call it. Super Saiyan 4. Nope, not TMI. Just Super Saiyan 4. Just roll with it, Nathan. Just roll with it. Yeah. Just roll with it. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. It's just like, wherever I say, just roll with it.
Hey, take what you need.
Won't be a minute.
There's many prisoners held on these ships. Set them free, and they'll sail with us, no question.
So that's the idea then. Free what men we can, then find a fast ship to flee in.
Aye, there's a brig in this fleet. I'll make my way to it. Hey, move!
There's a catch to this favor. You're sailing with me.
I'd follow you to hell for this, mate.
¿Qué nos está retrasando? Ya deberíamos haber hecho la mitad de la ruta a las Bermudas.
Oro, plata, jade, tabaco, lo que se te ocurra.
Come on, lads. If we're to drown today, it won't be here.
Alguien sale. No. ¡Alto! ¿Dónde te escaparás tan fácilmente, maldito?
Preparaos para partir. Casi tenemos encima la tormenta. ¿Y qué pasa con los prisioneros? Que se ahoguen. Mejor ellos que nosotros.
There's a brig nearby just waiting for us to take her.
¡Alto ahí!
Voy a ir a lo más alto. Esto es una locura.
¡Alto! ¡Vuelve aquí ahora! ¡Tienes un pie en la tumba! ¡Deja de retorcerte, pirata! ¿Me entiendes? ¡No te muevas!
We're going topside. Be ready.
aboard, lads!
Save your singing for Davy Jones, you jagabats! It's a hard wind coming!
The man speaks true. You lot weigh anchor. As for the rest, half on the foremast and half at the main. Let's outrun this hurricane. Keep watch on those galleons. See they don't give us trouble.
They won't. Far too slow for this weather.
Incoming fire!
Careful, Captain! Careful,
Mark
Captain!
any orders you think wise, mate. We're up against it here.
These men know their place. They'll see us home.
Enemy's firing!
We're down to the ship.
Hit it down!
That's my booty.
Small guns, yes, but their rate of fire is dangerous.
Incoming fire! Enemy's
Alright.
firing!
If you were a female too, I probably would tap that too.
I see it. Brace yourselves! Enemy firing! Brace! Incoming fire! Taking a buffet, Captain! Brace!
Water spout! Steer clear of that thing! Water spout, man! Stay wide!
It's not looking good.
Steady as she goes, man! Bad, Captain!
Grease the topsails and gallants!
Through the foremans!
I'm back.
Did you go Super Saiyan 4 yet?
Oh, I did plenty of that.
Time's up! Let's get moving!
Trim to! Fill those sails!
If I was gonna say,
Right to larboard!
I didn't go Super Saiyan. I didn't go Super Saiyan 5 or 6. I went Super Saiyan 10,000.
Well, now we know how big her turd is. Now we know.
The star goes over your heads. Now you know.
Why? That turd is covering the sun. Where's the light? And then it started raining. Just raining.
Oh God! Don't. You started this war.
He says Super Saiyan 10,000, so we should know how big the turd is.
No. No. You've got an hour and a half, Nathan.
Wait, what?
Black Nathan.
Racist?
By God, we pulled this one straight from the teeth of Neptune. I'm Edward. Much thanks for your aid back there.
Adewale.
I'm not being racist.
heading to Nassau, Adewale.
I just said a color. I just said a color.
By God, she took some knocks, didn't she?
So, how long did I do?
I think I'll keep her.
All hands aft, lads. We're taking this one home.
Heavy.
Okay.
Sweet. Kinda missed that sound.
I've made my choice, Addy. I'm calling her the Jackdaw.
A sly bird I loved as a child back in Swansea.
A dark little creature, no?
Did it rub you wrong when I took this brig as mine own?
It was the sort of rub I have learned to endure, sailing among faces of such fairness.
It's true. Most of these men wouldn't accept you as a captain. So what fair role would complement such unfairness?
I'll be your quartermaster. Nothing less.
All right. And as quartermaster, have you any immediate counsel for this Tyro captain?
Rest and repast would do us good before Nassau. Water for drinking. Hunting for food and repairs.
Well reasoned, sir. Hunting, it shall be. We'll find a decent place to drop anchor.
Spied a few items in the hold earlier. Powder and a few pistols. I think I'll fashion a second holster if I can.
It's a good start.
One you find laughable.
Could we talk a moment about the condition of the ship?
What's the trouble?
I had a walk about the gun deck this morning, and couldn't stand for what I saw. A clutter of linstocks heaped like tinder, and one with a slow match still burning.
Christ.
And just nearby, 2 barrels of gunpowder, closer than man and wife. Fit to explode at the touch of a spark.
We'll stow ours good and proper.
As for the cannons, they might as well be tossed. Clogs touch holes in need of scraping, corrosion on the bodies, barrel swabs as naked as knives, and breech ropes so rotted, I could use them for knitting yarn. The short of it is, we need good equipment kept in fine condition. But we cannot win every battle with snares and shouts. So worry about your own armaments when it suits you.
Equipment.
Don't forget about
for
the Jackdaw.
my ship.
No, indeed.
Man, that's gonna be
We'll
a
make it a
while.
point to keep this ship and its crew
But
in
in a
fine
good way.
condition.
Yeah, got my ship. But I won't be able to see Blackbeard quite anytime soon. Are you guys still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. Just watching you.
Why'd you that? Why'd you that? I can't wait to play Adewale and his DLC. Yeah, his DLC is dope.
Clue up! Clue up! Stuns up with a will!
Clues down! Catch some wind!
Get up those shrouds, let's move!
To larboard, sir! Balancey! Shipwreck most right!
Yo ho, a pirate's life for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot how fun this game is. You know, it's a little bit glitchy here and there, but it's still a fun ass game. Yeah, pretty much.
Cliff,
Fall down and clue up!
bring it all, Sil. Gammon tight.
We're talking about Evie Boobies. She got some nice milk. But we call them Australian milk. Don't leave! I love you. 2%. Gotta hunt. Fuck. Why do I have to hunt? The man in the mirror.
Well, that'll do. And how?
Oh no. This is gonna be a while. Now I gotta do all this hunting thing. Yeah. This is good. Yeah, I kind of forgot about this. zombie.
Yep.
Oh yeah. God, this is gonna be a lot of crafting. Roger. Yes. Yes. Roger. Jeez.
What?
How's your morning coming?
Good. Just woke up. How's yours?
Great. I'm working there again.
Ahoy, Captain. Find what you need.
My needs and wants are oceans apart, mate. But I did fashion myself a new holster. All I need now is a pistol to lie in it.
Yeah. Taken from the holds, just as you said.
Little more than a blowpipe. But it'll do. So, are we rested? Or should we idle a while longer?
Best way anchor. I think the crew is itching to reach civilization.
You'll find no civilization in Nassau. But it's a fine place to be married all the same.
Sweet, dual picks. Multi-pistol, sweet.
Unfurl mains, let's move!
Okay, how far away from this checkpoint? Okay, not that far. Well then, let's go. Let's go to our next checkpoint. And it is 4:30 in the morning.
We're beelining for the rocks, sir!
You tired, Abby?
Yeah.
Aww, I can tell that you're not really in talkative mood.
Nine PM.
You like 3 hours off?
Larboard, Captain. Looks like booty.
Well, Abby, let me find some booty. Yes, because I need to know what's going on so I can at least stop it from here. But I know Abby will let you like watch me play it.
Right.
I know that sounds pretty damn wrong.
Is it
Go
so dark
on,
over
Captain
there?
Queer Knobs. Tell me I'm under arrest. Toby!
Them your breads.
Fly away, boyo! Back to your master!
Aye. We was privateers together before the wars ended. I'll see you ashore.
Alright, you guys. I'm gonna stop it here. Yeah, Abby is falling asleep. And she needs someone to cuddle with. And she
Shut
needs...
the hell up and keep playing the game.
So she needs someone to cuddle. And I know a
No.
perfect cuddling buddy to do.
Nope.
Well then. Well, Abby, I'm gonna stop it here so I can cuddle with you and snore. Yay! She'll probably just kick me off the bed and murder me in my sleep.
You wouldn't even be able to get on the damn bed.
Ooh, hot stuff, mama. Hot stuff, mama. My penis will be all sticking out and everything. What's
Is this
it?
the guy that you guys were talking about saying he was funny?
Yes.
Hey, I'm Black Nathan.
Yeah, and you're also ridiculously horny, Nathan.
I am horny,
The guy is.
but I'm a good guy. A very nice guy. Right, Abby? She said yes. Yeah, that's how you...
What? What did you say?
Yeah.
No, I didn't hear it. What?
I'm gonna end this live stream. She is falling asleep. I'm gonna end it right here. Yeah, she is falling
No,
dead.
ask the question again.
Are you horny, baby?
No.
Okay, everybody. She is falling asleep. She's drooling. She needs someone to
I'm
cuddle.
not drooling that much.
She just admitted that you were drooling. That was a guess. That was a guess. Are you seriously drooling? I wasn't even taking that seriously. I was kidding about drooling. I mean, I know I drool, but damn, Abby, okay. Like,
I cleaned up my face. I'm not drooling anymore.
but what about your hair?
What about my fucking hair?
Come on, you should know. Every time we try to wake up, your hair look funky, look like you just had done having a hardcore sex, or watching.
No, it
hardcore
does
porn.
not.
I love that.
It only looks like that when I get up in the mornings.
Doing what?
Sleeping.
That's some hardcore sleeping right there. You sure? You sure
I
that
roll
was
around
sleeping?
in my sleep.
You sure you didn't leave a dildo on the floor or something like that?
Alright, fine. Maybe I'm masturbating in the mornings, but that's it.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, because there's no way in hell that everyone will just get up in the morning. There's no way. There's no way. Come on now. There's no
Alright,
way.
fine. The only way I can wake up in the morning is if I have my morning masturbate.
Yeah. So Nathan, I need a giant towel. Can you do that? Okay. We'll work it out.
I don't have a towel, but I certainly do have a Japanese dildo.
to be Japanese.
Why Japanese? Japanese?
Why?
Because that's right.
Of course, it has to be Japanese. Of course.
Because I got from Japan.
Because Japan got some good stuff that us Americans doesn't have. So of course.
Yeah. Besides, it was made and designed for the woman's area.
And plus, she got from her ex-girlfriend that was in Japan, and you get the idea.
It also satisfies the
It
certain other
satisfies
things.
her
Don't worry
butt,
about it.
okay? It just satisfies her butt.
No, I don't put dildos on my bum.
You sure about that?
That's what anal beads are for.
I don't want to listen to
Evie. Well, I'm about to like go on YouTube for a bit and chill up here. I'm gonna have to stop. So I'm already stopping. I don't know why it kept going.
You don't need to leave. The conversation is over.
It's her fault.
I don't know why a man is uncomfortable about a woman talking about that, considering men think about it 24/7.
Evie.
What?
You're going a little bit too far with that. Let's just throw it out there. You're going a little bit too far with that.
You're the one that started this whole conversation, you bitch.
You're the one talking about that certain part of your body. Yeah.
All the blame's just on you.
Yeah, well, you know what? For that, I won't be talking to any of you for about a month.
Hope you guys really like this video. And definitely gonna do more. I'm gonna come home a bit. She gonna miss us. Please do a like, little comment. And Zombie, I'm sorry if I made you feel a little bit uncomfortable. I do apologize. But I'll try to make it better and funny.
I heard way worse.
Yeah, so I do apologize. So, and I'll see you guys on more episode of Assassin's Creed 4. Take it easy and have a good night.
Here's Evie.